everyone, it's Susie, and I hope you are having a fantastic day. It is so hard to believe that we are already just a few weeks away, just a couple weeks away, actually, from Christmas. Anyway, I wanted to share probably the last couple of Christmas journals I will be making. We're getting so close now to Christmas, and we've kind of moved into overtime at work, and so it makes it really hard to get in and be able to do any bigger projects. So I wanted to share, I have a really old, actually mini album I want to share. I've had it for the last, I have a video on it, and I know that it has been at least probably 3 years ago. I'm assuming it may be older than that. This is actually the Safari, Graphic 45's Safari or Wild Safari or Safari Adventure, something like that. It's a very old one. I even stamped it with Handmade with Love. But anyway, I'm going to actually put that in the Etsy shop if somebody's interested in a mini album. But I have some Etsy stock I want to share. These are going in the Etsy shop. But this here is, I just did a tutorial on this. For you who are asking for a tutorial, I have got the tutorial up for this now. So it will be posted just right after this video right here. So anyway, and then I've got some of these little Etsy restocked. I finally got all my scraps. This is what I do with my scraps of paper. I take them and I tear them and I make little booklets. I have done this for some time. It's just been a long time since I've been able to get any made, and I had tons of scraps that have been laying around I keep them in a little tub, and then I just tear my pieces, get them cut down, and make little booklets out of them for you to put in your pockets, therefore to slip in your journal pockets. I've got some with Christmas scenes and some with not. So anyway, this is kind of some of the Etsy stock that's going in the Etsy shop. So I will kind of go through them individually. I have 9 of them, and they're all in sets of 4. So I'm going to start with the journals, and then if you don't want to see what's going into the little Etsy stock there and the little booklets, you can just kind of move on from the video. I don't want to bore you with that. So this is made from Stamperia, the Pink Christmas. I love that paper collection. I actually purchased 2 online so that I would have enough. I was hoping to do more projects with it, but I will actually probably do them next year, next Christmas. So, or maybe even have a Christmas in July. I don't know, but I will just save them and do some more later on in the year. So this here, I have used a craft file folder. This actually I have gotten from Staples, and I probably bought them, it's been so many years ago. I don't even know if they carry them anymore. But these are just regular file folders in the craft color. And we're just going to start with this one. Oh, and I did forget to put my tags in there, guys, so I may just do that as we go along. Right here, set my tags. I just finished up the tutorial, and so I got it tied up, and I forgot to put my tags in there. So, really cute. I used Calico Collage. Right here is where I got the little Christmas word phrases. And I used a Tim Holtz little charm there. It's got a little Christmas tree on it. And then just some little scraps of fabric there. Rosettes, vintage buttons, snowflake. I still have some snowflakes in the shop, guys. These are just, my sister makes these, and I love them. I just absolutely love them. They are very, very intricate, and I just love them. I love the snowflakes. So anyway, this is, like I said, the outside pocket. I've made a little tag there with the little Christmas kitty. And this is some vintage tatting. I actually just cut it off of a little doily table runner. It was the edging on it, and I have cut it off and used it. And so there is the outside of the file folder. So I got some sari silk. This is an off-white. I thought it was white, but it's actually an off-white. I think in the tutorial I tell you it's white, but it's really off-white. But that's okay because I do love it. And it has the little salvage end on it, which is fine with me. I don't mind that at all. Here is the front cover. Here is the back cover. And of course it is just bound with some of that nylon wax thread. And here is, now it cannot be thick. This is not a thick journal because it just, to sit in that folder, it just can't be that thick. Here is a couple of pockets, you know, that you can just stick something in, maybe some receipts or a couple of photos or something that you want there. Here is 'Tis the Season. I've just added a little cheesecloth underneath it and sewed it with some pink stitching. Of course, pink stitching is just throughout. Here is another little pocket to set something in, made out of fabric. I got this pink. I love this pink, so I got big polka dots and little polka dots there. Here is Mistletoe Kisses. I just used a lot of the word phrases, and I think on this here we'll just add a little, and I'm going to just use some of these gold paper clips. So just because it's Christmas. Here is a little ho 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 with fabric collage on this little music sheet here. A little tab that I've made, and I'm going to possibly glue that down there. I'm not sure yet. I may do that. Here is just some little pink rosettes. This here I've just made a doily with the little kitty tag, and on the back side I actually put a little piece of journaling paper. It had to be long and slender, but there's plenty of room to write on that, and it just slips in, and the other side can be slipped in that way too. I just thought it to be a little puffy and kind of took away from the little kitten, so I left that off. Here I've just collaged a little bit of music there. Another little collage there with that little tatted fun edging there. And this here I'm actually going to clip. This is just the little bunny tag. And I'm going to put it there. There's the little squirrel collage like that. Here is, I just tied a bow for the center of the signature. Stitched on another one of those little, and made a little tab out of it. And I think I'm going to attach a big tag there, and it has a place for journaling on the back, and so did the bunny. It had a little journaling spot on the back. I'm going to put that right there. Here I've added I've got this little bunny book, and it's just a little booklet, and I've just put this on here to keep that closed so that it'll stay nice and shut, and it's just going in the pocket. Some graph paper. I think I will put this little oops, if I can grab it here. This is just a little piece of journaling card here, and you could actually put a photo or anything on the back, so I'm gonna slip that right there, I think. And then I've got a little naughty or nice with a little fabric collage there. And I probably needed another, let's see here. Yeah, I think I'm going to move this one so they're not all so close. Let's move this one back here, so that all the little tags are not quite so close to each other. Kind of spread them out. Okay. Let It Snow with a little fabric collage there. Snowflakes are Kisses from Heaven, and I've just kind of stitched that down the side. Milk and Cookies, another little collage there. And then here is just some collaging there with the music sheet. And the back, I just left the back plain. But anyway, guys, this is Merry Christmas on the back. This is the little file folder, altered file folder pocket with the journal. And I have got this going a long ways, not only to hold that book shut, but to just be that little cute bow at the top. So there is that one. This one here I'm just going to call Stamperia, or maybe I'll call it Jingle All the Way. How about that? Jingle All the Way is what I will call that in the Etsy shop. Let me see if I can find my pen. Okay, so Jingle All the Way. Okay, and then this here is, I'm just going to call this I Believe. When I put it in. This is idea came from Roxy's Creation. I love her work. I actually purchased these bags from her. They are Italian straw bags. And I ordered some, and I plan on ordering more of these. I absolutely love the feel of them. And she also has some straw paper that I am going to purchase in the near future. So that is if she doesn't run out before I get there. So anyway, this is where the idea came from, because she actually has a video on a tutorial where she had made these. Now mine are nothing like hers. Hers are so cute, and she has so many wonderful little things in the pocket. But anyway, you know how it is when you see something and you just kind of go on your own with your own style. So, but I will put her link in the description box below, as well as Laurie Fusco's, where I have gotten the altered file folder idea. So I will put Girl on the Ridge and Roxy Creations. They will be in the link below, or in the description box below. But this is that little straw bag, and I have filled it with, these will actually go inside the journal. This could just clip on the side of your page. Little North Pole and Santa there. A little tag that says ho ho ho. Another little tag with Santa on it. Now this is Simple Stories. I don't know the name of the collection. It was just some that I had picked up from somewhere, and I do not know the name of the collection. So this is just a tag that I've kind of stitched together. I've stitched this to this paper, so that was kind of fun. Here is just a little booklet that I just made, and I have stitched the papers together here to make them kind of like a Franken paper, only with just a couple of papers. That's kind of how you do the Franken papers there. And it's just a little booklet to set in the pocket. And then I have a little glassine bag, and I'm not going to pull it apart, but it has lots of little goodies in there to put in the journal. So this is kind of like a naked journal, really, where you can just put your own twist on it, and you have some goodies to do it with. Here is a Dear Santa, and of course the little calico collage, I believe, and this is stitched in just some beige color thread. And then the little journal is just done with some of this red twine. This is just Recollections twine. And here I have stitched the papers together. And here's the inside. Here is a little tuck spot. Right here, another one of those little North Pole tags. These actually came from Michael's. And then here is a pocket in the beginning. And then, like I said, this is really just a naked journal. It's for you to embellish how you wish. There's a book page. This is actually a book page that come from Italy. It is French, I believe. One of the ladies over at Sophie's Notes did a trade with me and sent me some wonderful vintage book pages. Here is a little wax bag. Now this isn't glassine, it's just a wax bag. And here is just one of the photos from the, or papers from the collection. And I did some little decorative edging on it. And let's see, like I said, it is just bare. It's for you to do however you wish. That is what is in the front of the pocket. There's the other part of that bag. And then the book page, and I did put some washi on the book page just to keep it from tearing through. It is vintage. And then your little pocket on your little craft envelope and the back. So here is the little I Believe book in the straw bag. And like I said, it just has all the fun things that you need for your, to put in your journal. Okay. There is that. And then here is this Safari, Wild Safari. I don't even remember the name of the collection other than it has Safari in it. That's how old this is. But it is a paper bag mini album. It is the jumbo bags is what I used. I just used a little bit of everything. Some grosgrain ribbon. This is a like a burlap flower canvas. Just different things. And like I said, I made this a very long time ago. This is for 4x6 photos. I had one of the ladies leave a comment not too long ago on YouTube. Who was hoping I would make some mini albums again like I used to. And you know what? I am thinking about trying to do almost a journal mini album combo. I don't know how it turned out, but it's on my mind. It's something I'm thinking about. Here is a 4x6 photo, or it might be 3, but this ain't 4x6. This is 3.5x5, I believe. Let's see, it's been so long. Yeah, 3.5x5. So your mats are 3x5. Whatever that is, it's 3.5x5, I believe, because that's 3 3/4. So they'll hold 3.5x5 photos. And then in each of the pockets is a big tag there. Gosh, this has just been so long ago. And then I've just popped this up on foam. This is just a bunch of little tags here. And then this is another place for photos. I used to be a very avid Graphic 45 purchaser even, but they got so doggone expensive that now I only buy the collections that are just something I really, really want. Most times I lean towards Prima now or Authentique. And so anyway. And then of course the tags that are in the pockets here. And another thing about Graphic 45 that I think, you know, is something they need to change is they basically keep the same colors. They just change the image on a lot of their stuff. They go with the same colors, and so they really need to do some changing in that way as well. For me personally, that's just a personal opinion. So, and then here is just pocket, zoology, welcome to the jungle, and there is that, and then the back page, and it does not have a tag in it. So anyway, here is this journal. I see little places that I probably ought to put. I think I only used my ATG gun on this, so I will have to go in and catch some of those edges. But guys, this is, gosh, so long ago I made this. But anyway, it's just Wild Safari paper bag album. It is a mini album. And there is that. That's going in the Etsy shop. So now for the little, these little fun kind of get them in order here. I have gotten 9 of them, and these are just my little mini booklets for your pockets, for your journals. That's all they are, and these will be labeled 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this is going to be number 1, and the papers, I'm not going to show all the papers on the inside. They are just various papers in each one, just as I tore them to put them in the book. Each one is stitched around though, and I have stitched the pages in, and every one is stitched around the photo. So I'm just going to kind of show you. These here are just nearly all winter, Christmas ones right here. They're very small. They're all about the same general size. This is like a 2 3/4 by 2.5. This is a 3 by 2.5. And these are about 3 3/4 by 2.5. So I mean they're basically all the same. This one here is a little taller. It looks like a 4 1/8 by 2 5/8. So they're all about the same though. They'll be the general area for the sizes. So anyway, this will be in bag number 1 right here. And that's how they will be listed. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. A lot of them are the same images with just maybe a different one thrown in. All stitching is done in the white. So that's my little stock number 2 there. Here is number 3. It's got the little girl, couple of Christmas and a couple of others. So there's number 3. Here's number 4. It's got some little birds sitting on a winter fence. It does say Merry Christmas on it. I've kind of stitched through it. 3 Christmas and 1 little oddball there. That'll be in number 4. Number 5 is going to have that same little girl there, the winter birds, the girl with the little doll, and the Christmas tree. And that's number 5. Number 6 has got a little pastel deer that says Season's Greetings. That cute little girl with the Christmas tree. There's the little girl with the doll or teddy bears. That's so cute. I love this one. And then the little winter birds there. That's number 6. Okay, here's number 7. Got the little girl with the tree, Christmas tree, the little girl with the bird tree, and the little vintage Christmas there. That's number 7. Number 8 is the little girl with the teddy bears. She's just so cute. The little cats, I really like this, little Siamese cats. And the little girl with the bird, that's number 8. And number 9 is my last one. I didn't have enough scraps to make 10. But anyway, this one's got the little girl. That's such a pretty image. And there. So you got a couple of Christmas and a couple that aren't Christmas. So anyway, guys, that is number 9. So anyway, I hope that you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for sticking around and watching the Etsy restock. Got a lot of plans for 2019. I hope that they all come to fruition. So anyway, guys, have a great Christmas. If you don't see me in another video, have a great Christmas and a Happy New Year. So thanks so much for watching.